Hello. This is Teiyu, your emotional support animal. Hi. You might be noticing that I sound different. I've been, I've been looking at my, streams a little bit. By which I mean I've been listening to them. With my ears. And I was I don't know how you guys have been putting up with this. I've been sounding like shit. Honestly. So, I don't know. These settings probably can be refined a little bit more. But, my voice volume, how loud I speak, that's probably gonna change a little bit more strongly than it did before. So please do tell me if I get too quiet. Balancing that with a game or something is gonna be... Oh dear, there's too much stuff going on my desk. Sounds exactly the same to you? Well, I guess you just have terrible headphones then. Or you don't listen with headphones or something, I don't know. But yeah, honestly, man, listening to it on headphone, without headphones was even worse, honestly. God. Joke's on you, we all have terrible headphones, fair enough. Hi there, Spulvioster. And hi there, Clipper, and hi there... Teo shit sucks, I need a distraction, I'm sorry. Oh dear, what's wrong? What's wrong, Clipper? Clipper. And Suba, hello. Let me scroll back up. Also sorry, I'm late. I am. I have no excuse. I really just don't have an excuse. I'm just bleh. I did go to the gym, and for the first time to the sauna as well yesterday. And, I felt it when I woke up. It was very it is morning. Oh. Dre, hello. Congrats on being first. Grilson, we're not doing a space again. I just forgot, once again, to change the stream info. But no, today is Introspective Art, as always. And I'm not entirely sure what we're going to be doing today for the subject. I did put some thought into it. It's just... Suba also redeemed a vibe check, so I guess it's time to look into how I've been doing. Which, man, after last stream, after last Sunday, things were real good. Not, good in the sense of yes, I see in how my catastrophizing and stuff like that was misguided, and I have a different perspective a little bit, and that has stuck with me mostly. I'm better at not caring as much about numbers and stuff like that, for example. Since then, I also had another heart-to-heart with a friend, and it was a lot to chew on. It wasn't even supposed to be, but just when you have a certain way that you think about yourself, a certain way that you conceptualize your identity, and then you get this feedback from someone who you trust, that you come across as extremely different from that. It's always that's what they call cognitive dissonance, and that stuff is not easy to deal with. It could even be said that trauma, I've heard trauma described as just extreme cognitive dissonance. a kind of cognitive dissonance. Like to explain, like cognitive dissonance is like you have this schema in your head of like how things work, and then you perceive something that seems to completely disprove what you have thus far believed. And that kind of puts you in like a state of disbalance. You always strive for, what is the word? There's like a word for it that's like equilibrium, but it's not equilibrium. It's something similar to that. The perfectionism? No. That's different. Hang on. What was the word? The word was homeostasis? Is that it? No. Or is it? Homeostasis psychology? The tendency to maintain a state of internal... That might be it? Homeostasis in psychology? I don't know. Equilibrium? Equilibrium might be it. I don't know. Compartmentalized? No, that's different. That's also a different thing. Compartmentalization is when you kind of split something off. You want to be in a state of balance. You want to know, like, this is who I am. This is what the world around me looks like. This is how I fit into it. This is how I can live my everyday life. Yeah, I guess, that's like, I don't know. I might be talking out of my ass here. But that's how I understand it. Like, it's just, you want to be in a state of balance in the sense of like knowing where you are, incorporate into the broader picture, harmonize. Compartmentalize, that feels like, kind of a way to achieve that homeostasis by like kind of ignoring something, putting it like somewhere else where you don't have to look at it, basically. Something like that. I don't know. I'll have to look deeper into that eventually. Anyway, what was I talking about? A response to cognitive dissonance, yes. So, be back. Pomegranate juice and my tablet. Get that juice. Yeah, and basically, I've heard trauma being described as like an extreme form of cognitive dissonance that tells you, like, you thought that you were living in a world that is safe, and then you had to realize that it is not, and now you have to be like, okay, am I just in constant danger now? Does that mean that like I am always in danger and I have to be careful of everything, or can we find like a different like compromise for that? Like, do I just have to be careful in some certain areas? Like, is it just this one person who made me feel unsafe, or like literally, hurt me, or is it just, or is it the whole world that is bad? That's the kind of struggle that it can put you in. So yeah. Anyway, the point is, yeah, that's where you save your game. Yes. To feel safe, indeed. So, so the thing is, yeah, it's been quite a bit to chew on. Just in terms of like, how do I keep going being like the person that I am, but also like not really knowing who that person is? I guess that's the whole thing. Like, who am I at the end of it? At the end of it all, like, what does the Teiyu boil down to? Who, like, or rather, You know, the question, I guess, that I was asked is like, do I love myself? And, you know, if not, like, generally yes, then, like, in which situations do I? In which situations can I say that I like myself the way that I am? And, that kind of hit. That kind of hit big. And I guess, it kind of reminded me of like that time that I was getting some, what's it called? Systemic coaching? Where the guy basically tried to get me to just do what I really want to do. Just like follow my inner compass instead of like double checking everything. Bringing yummy is okay. And yeah, like I like myself when I can properly think about things, when my brain is working okay. I feel like that happens very little, which is pretty depressing, honestly. And I think a big part of why that is not just like tiredness or something. Like it's not just physiological. Like I do sleep badly, but welcome back. But also like, you know, when you are constantly double checking everything, when you constantly have like this filter going on in your brain, that is a real drag on your resources, on your cognitive resources. Like it'll slow down all the other processes with it. And yeah, I guess I really do just need to kind of, you know, look more like blah blah blah, look more at what like internally, like just on an emotional level, I really want to be doing. But how to get there? I guess all I can see is just like being mindful of it. I guess that's one of those things where like a therapist, a cognitive behavioral therapist can really help you with, to keep you on track, keep you taking notes and stuff, taking notes of like how you're feeling, and if you feel like you're in accord with your innermost self and stuff. Yeah. So, we don't seem to have a lot of people here right now who would be taking part in the drawing, so that is unfortunate.
Hello.
Hi there, Rev. It seems like Connie told me she would be taking a nap earlier. I don't think she's woken up yet. Unfortunate. Aw. Super, now you have a dad and a mom in chat. Isn't that wonderful? So, I don't know. What about you guys? Have you had to deal with something like that before? Deal with, like, being told that you are a certain way by someone you trust, like, not just, like, you know, not the kind of way that, like, a bully tells you that you are, I don't know, whatever, but rather like someone telling you, like, in good faith, that you come across in some way where you're like, really? Like that? I don't want to get into like how it was with that friend, because like, I don't know, it feels too personal. just know that it was related to that whole friendship thing that we had last week. Because you're perfect and everybody sees it? Okay, I'm glad to hear it. Can happen with friends as well, yeah. But like, for instance, I had one time, like, it doesn't seem like a big deal, but there was someone who, they didn't mean anything negative by it. They just told me like that I really make people feel like that kind of like nurturing instinct, that I'm so cute and like people just want to be like, oh, you tiny little girl, come here, like, you're safe now. You know. And they compared me to someone who really feels that way to me, but didn't consider that person like that. They considered that person to be more motherly, while and it's like, wait, I come across as more needing of like nurturing and like keeping safe and stuff that they do. Really? Is your model a custom model? Yes, it is. Hi. I paid a lot of money for it. Hi there, team. Hello. And I designed it myself also. It bears mentioning. So, yeah. Considering that I wanted to come across as like, you know, of course, like, you know, cute and stuff, like, and of course, like, you know, I have my anxieties. People probably notice that. Me being anxious about things is hard not to notice, probably. But yeah, getting that feedback was made me think like, oh god, am I doing something wrong here? I feel like I'm not doing something right. How long have you been streaming? I don't know. Till you getting rid of bottom energy arcing? If only. How long have I been streaming? Since, for like 5 years or so, I guess. Yeah. So, Damn. Sorry. I know I don't have much to show for it. So we have Suba. And that's everyone so far who usually participates. Oh dear. Oh dear, is it gonna be one of those days, huh? That's close to 4, yes. Sticking with it for 5 years is impressive? Oh. I guess so, I don't know. That's one of those things where this whole year was a whole thing. Because it came with the realization of like, oh yeah, I'm not getting anywhere. And, you know, I stuck with it because I had convinced myself that I would be getting somewhere. You know? But then it became less and less possible to ignore that that's not happening. I have a similar experience deep in my past, but it's kind of personal as well. I don't know if a topic can be made from that. I mean, I don't know, like my topic idea would have been like, you know, self-esteem, I guess, or self-image, something along those lines. Not everybody turns pro playing baseball either. Hope the streaming is at least fun for you. Yeah, I had a big issue there with having fun streaming because I went into it with like those expectations. And now I'm currently trying to unlearn that and just treat it as something that's fun. You know. Although I do have to admit that, like, for a stream like this, where I kind of require the audience participation, it's really, it does get difficult when, like, there's not a lot of people showing up who want to actively participate, so it's like, what do I do now? When I start streaming on my channel, instantly blows up to 1000 CCV, I'll write to you. Okay. I'll be counting on you. Please do. 1000... Wait. Concurrent viewers. What was the first C? What was the first C again? I can't remember. 2.2 thousand followers is impressive, Myers. Oh. Is it just concurrent? Does the CC just stand for concurrent? That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right. I refuse to believe that. So that amount of people couldn't fit in my house. That's true, yeah. I mean, not unless you start like stacking them. And you know, people don't usually like that. People tend to be pretty opposed to being stacked on top of each other. For some reason. Okay. I don't know, what should we do? Should we try waiting a little bit more for more people to show up, or do we just start something? If we grind them into a fine powder, that... Well, first you would have to dehydrate them, I guess. No sense for spatial efficiency, I know, right? Like, come on. Just be cool. What the heck was I? Right. Let me bring up my reflector. Oh, also, I didn't bring up Mix It Up. Very forgetful Teo right now. So, let me ask, does anyone else have like something that's been on their minds? Something that you would like to turn into a subject? For a thing? Maybe? Have I thanked you yet, Teo? You have not. No, not for that. I guess that it's been working out for you, huh? If you put them through the house one by one, they will be temporarily efficient. I guess. Alright then. I'm glad it's been working out for you. Let me just bring up my thingamajig. And then, I don't know. Let's see. Maybe more people will show up eventually. And for now, let's see. What? I'm just here to hang out because I just found out about size announcement. That, yes. Size announcement. Yeah, I've known about that for a while. Cause yeah, she told me, and yeah, I hope she's doing well. I'm not gonna get into it here, cause like that doesn't feel like something I should be sharing in my stream for people who don't even know her. Well, let's see. I've been meaning to work on some emotes. You know what? Freaking, why not? Let's do that. Altarian, hi. That's my art? Yes, this is my art. Hang on. Here. I mean, obviously not DMs, but like, I mean, she did announce the thing, right? So, yeah. Obviously, I wouldn't be leaking DMs, but like, you know, even just talking about the announcement to people who don't even know who she is, and like, you know, My ort is in orthopedics. Are there any orthopedics here? Hang on. I mean, these ladies might need an orthoped... what do you call them? An orthopediatrician? Or something? Maybe. Okay, hang on. Where did I put all my emails? Here. Orthopedic surgeon? Hopefully not. That would be pretty intense. I've been thinking about emotes a bunch recently. But like, there are so many Guten Tag, mein Judo. Guten Tag. What up? Was geht? There's so many animations I could be doing very simply with just 2 main frames. Ich bin Deutsch, ja. Ich bin Deutsch. Toll, sehr schön. Sehr gut. Very much small. Not that small. Jetzt hör mal zu, Keule. Keule? Haven't heard that one yet. That is a thing to call someone. Hang on, let me just put up a little thing there. Where's the thing here? Today's subject, I'm still waiting for people. There we go. No, Clipper is British, right? No, wait, no. Clipper is from somewhere else entirely, I think. I don't know where Clipper is from. Basically, Freundchen in Berliner Schnauze. Berliner? Oh. I wonder where that comes from. Do I smell of generational trauma? I mean, I don't want to be presumptuous or anything, but call, okay. No worries. So this one, let's do this one. Strap. Hi. Reminder that to all of you that you matter, you're valid, loved, worthy of love, important, allowed to have emotions and bad days. You don't have to be strong or perfect all the time. You're not broken. I'm so proud of you all for existing, and I'm so thankful that you're around. Stay safe, Phil. You too. Hi there, Strap. Thank you for being here too. Okay, so let's see. Let's work something out here. Are you familiar with the law of attraction? Like, is that not one of those The Secret type things? Connie, hi, hello, good morning. I thought stream elements gained sentience for a second and changed the message. Ah. Oh. Hello. For any woman I'm attracted to, there's an equal and opposite reaction to walk in the other direction. Yes, that. Basically, thoughts attracting what we want in life. That doesn't sound right. That does not sound right. Like, that's one of those things that, like, can be nice to think about, but it falls apart as soon as you realize that, like, there are so many people out there who really really, really don't want to be suffering the way they are, you know? It's like, it feels kind of not great to be like, yeah, you know, I guess they just aren't wanting it enough or something. I don't know. You're surprised? Oh, why so? Thought that could be a topic? I feel like that wouldn't be a good topic either way, because like, you know, it's just kind of a theory, but it's not something that you would necessarily have like personal experience with. Like, not something that you could really like look deeper into and explore for yourself. It's just kind of a theory, you know. I mean, maybe I'm missing something there? Okay, now, thoughts can affect actions and actions lead to consequences, but thinking something really hard won't change a thing. Yeah, for a subject, like, I guess now that Connie is here, we at least have 2 people who would be taking part. It's kind of like prayer with no action in Christianity. Yeah, like, it can be, like, don't get me wrong, like, that can probably be helpful in the sense of, like, you know, Goat, hi. Wait, Capriday, are you an artist? Do you draw? And if not, do you want to? Nar. My sister did tell me something once, like if she told me that, like, if I want to have a girlfriend, I need to be getting a bigger bed that has enough room for one, so that you know, I don't know what mechanism she was thinking of exactly, but the idea is that, like, you know, I don't know, the way I could see it working. Classic Teiyu sentence, just, you know, I don't know. The way I could see it working is that, like, if you are open to the idea and, like, you actively do this thing that puts the concept in your mind, like, you know, having a big bed that's, like, too big for you, you know, then you really are living in a situation where, like, there needs to be someone there, you know? I have a bigger bed, and now I don't want a girlfriend because she's gonna hog half the space to herself and I won't be able to roll around. I see. What do you do if you want a boyfriend? I guess it's the same thing, right? Like, it's just about a partner. You get a bigger bed, so you have more space for yourself. I guess that's also fair. But, you know, I guess you would be, like, kind of associating those things with each other, right? Like, in your mind, it's like, I'm getting this bed because, like, I want someone to be there next to me, sleeping next to me, eventually. Hang on, this is too much. Yeah, hang on. This is too much. Just... bleh. And... bleh. I don't know, I remember the joke that goes, if you want to program a girlfriend, just get a program a boyfriend and give it some time. When did that whole femboy programmer thing like become such a thing? Is that really such a trend? That like programmers are like I don't know, on the feminine side? I love sharing the bed with my partner, but at the same time they keep pushing me to the edge to the bed and stealing the blankets. No. I guess that's just one of those sacrifices you make. I hope it's worth the trade-off. Close. Close, but no cigar. Gonna need to squish this together. Maybe like this? Yeah, that's better. But also, the hand is too long. Arms too long. Hand is fine.
Hello.
Wow, Lucky, hi! Hello! Oh my! Hello, how are you doing? Wow! Man, you know, I've been following you for like a long time, and then but then, you know, you ended up in that position where like eventually I'm following so many people that like eventually I didn't remember anymore where I even knew you from. But hi, hello. Oh, nice to see you. Hope your day is happy. It's been okay. I've had some time outside, just exploring and stuff. It's been nice. Right now we're struggling a little bit because the stream that's going on right now is a lot. Kind of depends on audience participation. There's not a lot of audience participating right now, so it's like blah 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 blah. On which note, hey Lucky, would you happen to be interested in drawing? People in tech and IT are probably more progressive, at least in the olden internet times when it was new, and being non-front-facing jobs, it is more attractive for trans people, but since internet was predominantly men at that point, those trans people ended up being trans women mostly. Oh, haven't been drawing in so long. Well, now is the time to start. You peaked, so you had to stop. Oh my god, that is so familiar. That is so familiar. It's like, God, I so often when I was still like actively drawing and like thinking like, oh, one day I'm gonna be a big artist, I had such a hard time getting myself to draw because like I would just draw something to prove to myself that I still had it in me, and like, this is good, okay, cool, I'm gonna look at this a whole bunch, like repeatedly every day, and then I couldn't bring myself to keep drawing because like, what if next time it doesn't turn out that way? What if next time the drawing is bad and then I feel like I'm bad at it? You know, it's like, ugh. You have to stop when you peak, indeed. But yeah, to explain more what we're doing here, and this is like a stream concept based on art therapy, and yeah, we get together every Sunday and draw something about our thoughts and feelings to explore them, and then connect to each other about the whole thing. Yeah. It was my first time doing digital watercolors, and I have no idea what I did, but it was so easy. No, it's definitely not all. Maybe worked like 5 hours on that piece and finished it on that one sitting. Ooh. Tayub uses chat hours? What? Art therapy, yeah. Welcome on PC, Connie. Yeah. is a thing we do. I mean, obviously it's not therapy because I'm not a therapist, and even if I was a therapist, I could not provide a therapeutic environment on stream. It's just something I have to keep saying every once in a while. Subject idea inertia. Oh, that's not a bad one. That's not a bad one. I had something in mind about like self-esteem or something. But we can go with that. Oh, right. You know what? You do have a point there, Cleaver. Should probably be in front of or behind that PC instead of on it. Unless it's like, I don't know. I guess, has someone built an arrangement where like they're sitting on the PC tower? That's probably not ideal. Love how this is looking, thank you. It's just an idea for an emote I've had. Like I'm just standing there like this, like boop. And then like there's a one frame fall, just like poof, and then it stretches a little bit and there's a little swash and stretch, and then it lies down there for a little bit just on its face like poof. But yeah, I was just starting on this because like you know, I was waiting for people to come in. But yeah, I should stop stalling. Man, this did turn out really cute though. Wow. Looks like the emote is done with life, yeah. Wow, reverse pastry, hello. Oh, sorry, I did the thing again. I did the thing again where I was supposed to not say the name of the person because our follows are anonymous. But, hi. Also, hello. Well, now it's legitimate. I've seen your name around, but I'm in so many streams all the time, I can't quite place you. That emote just has been through 5 hours of cognitive behavioral therapy, I'm gonna say is what you mean. Hi. Meagle and Pebbles. Okay, hi. Hello. You know what? We have a bunch of potential victims here. So, let me do the thing. Let me do the thing and show y'all what we're doing here. Art therapy is a way to connect to and explore your deepest thoughts and emotions using art. It can be hard to find the words to really grasp those feelings and get them out there. But art can offer a gentle and safe way to unearth what goes on deep inside. And you might be surprised what you'll find there. You know, sometimes you think you know what something looks like, but then when you sit down to draw it, you realize you actually have no idea. Trying to depict your feelings makes you really have to understand what they are. Doing this in a group setting can provide a healing sense of connectedness and offer up whole new perspectives on your own inner world. I'm not a therapist myself, but I developed an interactive stream concept based on my own experiences with art therapy called Introspective Art, which I stream every Sunday on Twitch and YouTube. You don't have to be a great artist to take part. It's all about the process of expressing yourself and sharing it with others. So come hang out sometime. Thank you for sitting through that unskippable cutscene, and yeah, I had a little poll, and a couple of people prefer not being like immediately called out as soon like as they just follow. You know, if people want to be known, they can, you know, show up in the thing. That looks dope. Thank you. Thank you for the JK, I appreciate it. So like, for instance, 2 weeks ago or something, we did depression. That's what I drew for that one. This one was something about my ideal friendship situation, like where I thrive. You know, just trying to figure out these feelings and thoughts, how you feel about them, how you think about something, really put it to the paper to get a clearer idea of it and connect to people. So yeah, let's figure out the subject now. I'm done stalling. We've had the suggestion inertia, which I can always do something with. Also, Abyss Panda, hello. And Windbreaker, hi. Blah, 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 blah. Hang on. Abyss Panda redeemed hydrate, but I don't have my water with me. Be right back. And a stretch. Hello. How are you doing? Well, I hope you're comfy. And, yeah, let me take a sip. So, inertia? I can definitely relate to that one. The idea of, like, on the one hand, like, inertia is an interesting thing. For instance, like it's one of those things that I always come back to when I think about, like, overarching, like, laws, I guess, overarching constants in the universe, you know? Because, like, inertia is such a thing, like, in the way that we feel, in the way that we think, but also, like, it's a physical thing, you know? If that makes sense. And yeah, it can mean, on the one hand, like, that it's hard to get going, it's hard to start doing something, it's hard to get yourself out of a rut. Sleepy so mostly like? That's fine, that's fine. Thank you for the lurk, and I hope I can provide a nice environment for you to relax. Have a nice Sunday too. Please tell me if I'm too quiet. But yeah, on the other hand, like, once you do get going, it sometimes can be hard to stop even. Yeah. So you can take that multiple ways, depending on which one is more relevant to you at the moment. Then my idea was something about, like, self-esteem, because it's been a thing recently, like, that I don't really like myself a lot. And, you know, sometimes not liking yourself can actually make you hurt others. Like, you wouldn't think that, but it can, you know, can lead to situations where you're, like, flippant about the way you treat someone because you think they couldn't possibly care about what you think, you know, something like that. Tei wants us to take it multiple ways. I mean, depending on how much you're comfortable with, I guess. I worry about whether I do that. Oh, Coffee Mancer. Hi. Hi. Thank you so much for the resub. 3 months. 3 months. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. It means a lot. Yeah. Maybe you can come in their chat and send silly messages and they're trying to spill their soul out. Yeah. I would never do a thing like that. No. No, who would do such a thing? And yeah, that's about all the ideas I had. All the ideas I've seen so far. Mostly. Except for the law of attraction thing, but I don't I don't see how that would make a good subject. Like, please do correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe it's a really good subject. Yeah. So I guess doth thou containment unit of refrigeration be running? It doth. Law of attraction is for Z therapy hours? For what? I'm fortunate enough to know people who I can trust to care about me, you included, but sometimes my brain is like, but you're just hiding the truth from them so it doesn't count and I need to remind myself that I'm trying my best? Yeah. Here, then thou best go catch it. Okay. Shit. Clipper, what the hell are you talking about? Oh. Wait, have you not heard that? Oh right, Syzygy. Right. That is a name. That is a name. Right. Sorry. Because she's a physicist. Ah, law of attraction. Okay. Hi. Okay, anyway. I guess let's have a freaking poll here. Y'all. 2 options. What draw? Inertia or self-esteem. Hi there, Wesley. How are you doing? 2-minute poll is up. Please check the option that you would like to draw, that you would like to make a subject for an art piece. Remember, if you want to, if you are thinking of taking part, but you feel like you are not a great artist, it should not matter. That should very much not matter. I just kind of tapped on my screen, so don't worry about what just happened there. Well, the silly options like sausage, we don't require those. I'm afraid. Yeah. We have 1 vote for inertia. Yeah. Please use your vote to write. And, yeah. What if my internal mode of inertia is sausage? What is an internal mode of inertia? Please define that. I guess I can approach inertia from more than one angle. Okay, we've got 2 votes. That's something. Okay, I guess inertia it is. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot more happening there. So, let's get started here. Inertia. Also, there's an ad break coming up, but that's just in time. Cause yeah. We will now, hang on. I need to do something real quick here. My iPad keeps wanting to turn off because I turned off the turned back on the thing where it goes into power save mode, and I don't want that. Wait, where is it? Where is it? No. Display? Autolog? There we are. Okay. Back we are. I leave for now. Okay. Thank you for the like. Yeah. So, I'm going to put up a link to a Google form where you can submit your submission. Who the artist for your gasp emote? It's so cute. It's that's Accidente. Shout out to Accidente. Yeah, that's unfortunately one of the ones I haven't drawn myself. I've drawn most of them, but yeah, my absolute most iconic one was not by me. It's kind of unfortunate, but I can't complain. Yeah, that's probably how I followed you. That would make sense. Okay, and then there'll be a half hour countdown. One of your bestest friends? Aw. Yeah, I recognize the model. Okay, so, sorry about the outbreak. I'll see you afterwards. If, well, I guess if you're gone, then you probably won't hear this, but anyway. Also, hang on. Let me put up the thing. Gadutch. And just for completeness sake, also put it in the YouTube chat. Boop. Okay. Massage my brain, oh my. I wonder what that would do. Your brain doesn't actually have nerve endings, so that in itself wouldn't do a whole lot. And I guess it probably also can't get like tensed up or anything. So I don't know if a brain massage would actually help anything. Anyway, so the subject is inertia. So what does inertia make you think of? What does it feel like? How does it relate? How does this subject, this word relate to your experiences recently that you might have been struggling with? Or just something that you want to explore maybe? Just like, maybe you're like someone with ADHD who goes into like super hyper focus mode and can't stop, won't stop, doesn't want to stop, you know, once you get going. I don't know. Okay, now let me ask myself that question. What does it look like for me? Streaming is so fun because you get to meet so many amazing people, but the struggle of remembering all, yeah, it's true. It is true. Especially when you used to be like, basically like a hermit with like basically like just a handful of people you've ever had to keep track of in your life up to that point, and then you start streaming and it's like, oh my god. I'm part of a network of like hundreds of people. Still a hermit IRL? Yeah, same. I actually, man, I was so ready to do like co-working on my Discord today and make one of the tasks for myself to go look for a D&D group nearby, because like freaking I need to get out of the house and actually talk to a few people. Like, I've been getting out of the house, so we got that covered, but man, talk to people, experience something new, get creative, use my brain creatively like that. Just shake myself out of this rut and, you know, make some friends along the way. That sounds like a pretty good deal to me. Okay. I'm really happy to see you today, Lucky. Like, I did not expect you to, like, basically show up ever. Because, like... Oh, thank you. Because, like, you just kind of saw my name and were like, oh, VT? I don't know, I'll just follow you. You know? You seemed very tired, which, understandable. Oh, sorry. I hope you don't mind me, like, putting you on blast like this. I didn't mean to do that. What? Why? No, sorry. Sorry, I really don't mean to be rude. It was very cute. I just figured, you know, I didn't expect you to, like, actually immediately, like, follow through on that. It's just like, wow. I'm really happy about that. Oh, man. I'm really sorry if I offended you just now. I didn't mean to. I might also have been misremembering because, like, at the time, it was like, I was in a voice call. I saw your model and looked through your profile. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, no, okay, sorry. Oh, heck yeah, it's full. Oh man. Okay, in that case, I take back everything that I just said. The thing is, I was actually like, oh, understandable, me too. The thing is, I was actually like in a voice chat, and like, I could barely spare like any mental faculties to listening to anything else. But then I was like, oh man. We raided out. I didn't even get to say anything in the chat that raided into you. It was like, oh god, let me at least come in with a raid, say hi. And then I noticed you like taking note of me, and it was like, oh god, cool, hello. Like trying my best to like follow whatever you were saying. Man, this is a really cool texture. Dear me. Okay. That's what happens to me so often. Oh dear. The overstimulation of it all. Yeah. I don't deal well with that. I got that auditory processing something or other. Now hang on, so... Yeah. I need to remember that I have like two colors that I can keep track of. That's something at least. I need to start coming to your streams more often too then. Just one of those things, you know. Got lost in the shuffle. We're basically like twins. Oh my gosh. Aw. What kind of streams do you do? Like I said, I followed you long ago, then like just basically never showed up. But you did seem very sweet. So. Ooh. Oh, I just got an amazing image in my mind. Hang the heck on. So. Actually been on hiatus for a long time. I want to get back to streaming recently. Ah! Well, welcome back. I guess that would be part of it. Is there any particular reason? And like, you don't have to answer that if the reason is anything like anything too personal. Usually stream whatever I'm hyperfixated at the moment. Right now it's Minecraft. I see. I've never actually played Minecraft, but I don't know, that might change soon. I recently started getting into a friend group, which that's the craziest story. Like, I went up to a streamer who, like, you know, we liked each other, we liked each other's streams, but just never really made friends. And then I was like, okay, I really like the vibes of like you and your friends playing Peak together, and I was wondering if maybe I can be friends too. I understand if that's like, I understand that's a lot to ask, but like, you know, like maybe we could just be friends. You know? And then it actually worked. She was like, oh yeah, man, absolutely. I've been meaning to make more friends. Thank you. Was on a hiatus because of anxiety and depression, the usual. Oh, man. Oh. Who is it? Is that? I guess that's fine to answer. Like, I guess it's not like super private or anything. Like, right? I mean, eventually I'm gonna be showing up in a stream of hers, I guess. So I guess it's not a secret that we're friends. So sure. Vanilla Vixen. If you enjoy psychological stuff, these comfy healing vibes, all that, then yeah, she's like that. Well, like actually qualified, unlike me. Okay, we are at 17 minutes and 16 seconds-ish. Give her a follow, good. She deserves it. She deserves the world, honestly. Such an absolute treasure of a person. Submitted, thank you. Love the colors, thank you. I do feel like I'm gonna change the color of whatever is going on here. Might not have the time to turn it. Actually, nah, I will have the time. We're at just about the halfway point, and I think I'm already. Yeah, I'm good on time. I'm good on time. He's good. He's all good. it's been one of the good things about doing this has been just an appreciation for just using colors. I've never really done that. I was always just focused on like getting the sketch right, and then I don't know, then I was basically done there. But yeah, it's really satisfying just being able to grab a color and then it's like, ooh, look at that, look at all this stuff going on back there. Okay, now like so, maybe. What was the paint that we used? This one? Yes. Okay. Let's see. What if... What if... we fill all this in with black? A little bit of a indent there. Nymphy, hi! How are you doing? And now, ooh, now, hang on, wait, how does this work again? Clippy mouse? Clippy mouse, that's how it was. Okay. A little tired as it is quite late for me. Oh. Why are you still up then? Not that I'm complaining or anything. Just hope you're taking care of yourself. Hi there, Citrus. You seem to be having a good time. Hi. I just want to chill for a little bit more before I go to sleep. What is the topic for today's introspective art? It is inertia, as you can see, like on the left there. Hang on, if I Hi there, Nay. Hi. What does that mean exactly? Well, I mean, what does that mean exactly? Inertia? You know, it's a physics, a principle, a law in physics that is about like it's it's about how do you explain that? It's about how something that is okay. It's about how it's difficult to change the acceleration of something. And acceleration in that in the physical sense, I think, can also mean you know, the lack thereof. When something isn't moving, that is just like zero acceleration, right? So yeah, when something is moving, it's hard to get it to stop, and when something is not moving, it's hard to get it to move. Glitch is working on Lackadaisy. Ooh. Oh, they do good work. I thought Lackadaisy was already a thing. Hope you're well though. Thank you. I'm complicated, I guess. But all in all, things are okay. A very nice and chill stream. Aw, I'm glad. I'm glad you think so. I hope I hope my improved sound settings help with that. I don't know how people have felt that my streams were like chill and nice and stuff, like until now, with me sounding the way I've been sounding. Actually got me like really self-conscious there. Okay, hang on. Oh, I've been doing the wrong thing. I've been doing it on the wrong layer. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh dear me. Oh gosh. Welcome back. Long call. Woo. Wrong layer, yeah. Your music choices are usually low in energy and your voice just has a nice calming vibe to it. Wow. Well, I mean, there's not much of a music choice going on. It's just my theme. Right. I meant to change the music for the drawing. For the drawing session. To something else. And change it back for the feedback round. I don't know if feedback is the right word for it, actually. Like, does feedback necessarily include, like, that it's, like, you know, like, I don't know, like, constructive, like, discussion about, like, the values, the value of the thing or something, or is it just like, here's thoughts on the thing? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. How's front doing? Oh. Hello back, how's front doing? Jude, hi. Hello. How are you doing? Okay. Hang on, just real quick, let me sketch, pencil, something. All right. Okay. Wait. Change. Only 3-ish minutes left. Hi there, more. Thoughts on the thing, but I have no thoughts. Fair enough. Doing good. Just made a trip to get some chocolates for the family for Thanksgiving. Picked up some good coffee beans while we were out. Nice. How are you? I'm okay. I'm okay. Now, let's do a big old thing here. Well, I guess let's... I want to make this a little bit more. Yeah, unfortunately, speaking of more, or rather more, if you wanted to join, you'll have to hurry. Because I don't think we'll have, like, terribly many submissions today. So I'll be getting through the ones that are there pretty quickly. Want to experience Thanksgiving and Christmas with you guys? Oh. Man, that would be really nice. That would be really nice. Okay. Now. Oop, no, not reference. Merge down. Then copy. Paste. And flip vertical. And distort. Or rather, warp. Come on. Grab the thing. And then Hollow Knight, right? Yeah, right. Yeah. Hollow Knight, yes. Absolutely. I mean, not a huge fan of Diwali? What is... who or what is Diwali? Time is officially up. Time is officially up, y'all. Of course, I'm gonna keep going because it's my stream and I can. Festival of Lights. Ah. Ooh. That... huh, why are you not a fan of it? It sounds so nice. Also, hi, Crystal. I've been okay. I've been okay. They have been just kind of so emotionally complex. I wasn't even sure how to like approach any of it. Okay, hang on. One last thing, just to get the idea across properly. Sure. Okay. Okay. Willkürherrschaft here, indeed. Indeed. Oy. You will not convince me this is a real word. I mean, it does have like plausible placements of vowels and stuff. I don't see what the problem is. Kartoffel... wait. Kartohafusengrasselgeffen. An das Kartoffelfuß-Grasgewächshaus? Probably. That's probably exactly what he meant, yes. Anyway, let's see. Let's put this away for now. And see. So far we have one submission. Impulse, hello, a goat, indeed. An impulse, ah yes. An impulse indeed, an impulse indeed. Hi, welcome in. Okay. Hang on, let me clear my throat for a moment. Okay, hello. Let's see. So, our first submission, and currently only one, is this one. Hmm. A person here looking rather angry, rather disgruntled. In that child position, very like, that child position is like the very like self-soothing, like keeping yourself safe, very passive. I'm not sure what to make of the facial expression, because it almost seems like malicious, like, you can't move me. Is that intentional? Does it... I don't know. I don't know if that necessarily matters. It could be kind of a... kind of a personification of that part of them that that kind of stops them from doing things, kind of obstinately sitting in the way, like, you can't pass by me. I've got way too much stuff going around me. I'm invincible. You can't even grasp me for all the distractions floating around, which, yeah, that's kind of how I interpret all the mess of colors going on here. It's very like, you know, like colors like that, you would think that they're like lively, and there's a positive to having so much color in your life, but they seem so covered in it, so kind of wrapped up in all of it, that like it feels more like they're trapped. It feels more like there's so much going on that they don't even know where to begin unraveling it. Hang on, my throat again. And yeah, like it's different things, thus different colors. Like some of them even covering the eyes. Maybe it might even be meaningful that like the red specifically is coloring the eyes. Like red being like kind of stressful, kind of... Hi there, AJ. Hi. Yeah. I don't know. So yeah, that's basically, I guess that's my interpretation, yeah. Are those like the swimming noodles we had floating around in the pool during swimming lessons? I don't think so. Also, reminder, I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess it's not really a joke about the thing. I don't know, it's whatever. Yeah. Like, to me, this feels kind of like a personification of that feeling. As like, yeah, you're not getting anything done. Cry about it. Okay, let's see, did they add anything? Nope. Come on. Give me some commentary. Show me your thought process. Okay. But we have since gotten a new submission. Which, I guess also won't be our last. Oh. Well then. Come back to telling me to cry about it. Yeah, it's okay, it's okay. Apparently, I mean, yeah. I guess it should be something to keep in mind, like, the feedback round should be not about, like, you know, making jokes and stuff, but, like, about interpreting these things, telling, you know, like, talk about how it makes you feel, and stuff like that, you know? So, like this. This is interesting. So, like, it's very... This one is very strong. This one is very strong. It's like it's floating in a sea of stars that are kind of like more indistinct and stuff. They're kind of just scattered about. But in that sea of stars, there's this very strong shape of this spaceship with its strong angles and stuff, and its thick lines, and it's on a mission. It's going in a direction. So, this is kind of taking the the other approach that, like, once the starship has accelerated into space, it'll just keep going. Like, it's on its mission. It's on its way. The course has been calculated, and it knows where it is going to end up, because that is where it is. That is where it is meant to be. You know, it feels very self-assured. Eventually, I will turn him into the angry German child. No. Fittingly for a German tale, the angry German kid has had a lot of difficulties in life due to that video. Yeah. Yeah. Ripperoonies. Hang on, let me take a sip. There's also... I guess the spaceship also kind of implies a little bit like more of a context. Like, it took a whole bunch of people to build it. It took people to calculate its trajectory and build the star maps and whatnot. So, like, there might be a bit of an implication there about, like, everything that set you on this path, everything that has made you who you are now, so that you know who you are and where you're going. So, yeah. That's what I have to say about this one. Alright, what did they have to say about it? My playing of shipbuilding sci-fi games has predisposed me to associate inertia with spaceships. Fair enough. That makes sense. Okay, and we are so far at the end of our submissions. I expect that there will be one more. But I guess until then we can keep... we can at least look at mine for a moment. And yeah, where the heck is this thing? There we are. You can tell me what this makes you feel and think and stuff. What this evokes in you.
We can play Hollow Knight.
Sorry. Yeah. So, this is a... So that's how it is. Yes, it is. That is how it is. I've been lurking, just got home after work, so a bunch of stuff to do. Okay, thank you for the lurk. I guess stream won't go terribly much longer, because, yeah. We're gonna hit our last submission soon, and yeah. This plush looks exhausted. A plush, huh? I give you my love and you shatter it and stomp on it. Yeah. He looks a little lost, yeah. So it's a common motif so far. Thank you, Connie. It's a common motif in my pieces. Like, you know, inertia of like bogged down. Yes, standing in a swamp. Exactly. There we are. Bogged down, standing in a swamp. And kind of like, I wanted to even get across it like it's kind of like part of the swamp, like kind of melting into it, kind of being like one with it. And then like in the middle of it, I actually realized, oh man, there's going to be a reflection looking back. And like, I guess I could have done more with that, like with the idea of them pulling each other, because something that's holding you back is like, you know, yourself. Something that's holding me back is myself. Like all these patterns that I've grown used to. Seems like a skill issue. Don't stand in the swamp, motherfucker. This is an insightful commentary on the internal nature of human struggle. Yes. Just don't stand in the swamp, fucker. Part of the ship, part of the crew. Aww. Please do elaborate. That is, I would like to know what you mean by that. Part of the ship, part of the crew. The award for word cleveritude goes to Connie today. Yes. Yeah. Seeing your reflection in a swamp could also be like, the situation is who I am and I'm not motivated enough to change it. Yeah. I was thinking about that today, about how like I have like some remaining habits from my OCD, but I don't feel motivated to change them because it's just like, I don't know, I'm not suffering enough for it. Curious as to how your introspective art streams work. This looks very interesting. Well, I would love to have you back for them. Basically, yeah, we get together at the start of it, and we decide on a subject. Like today, it was inertia. And then there's like a half-hour drawing period, which is kind of a soft time limit, just to make sure that like, you know, we don't get bogged down in trying to make it perfect or anything, because it's just about expressing something. So as long as you get the idea across, it should be fine. Yeah, then there's a link to submit the stuff in the pinned comment. And then there's the feedback round, where like I go through each submission and share my thoughts on, like share my feelings, what it evokes in me, to, you know, give a little bit of a different perspective, and to hopefully help, you know, to get a bit of sense of connectedness over the feelings and how we relate to them and stuff like that. Yeah. And we bully each other, yes. Have you watched Pirates of the Caribbean? Yes. I don't remember it that well though. The phrase "the crew of the Flying Dutchman" you use, because once you sign the contract with Davy Jones, you must serve out the years on the ship. Oh. For Pete's sake, you guys. Don't get mired in perfectionism, yes. That's, hang on. It's been fun. Okay. Since it's magical, they slowly become part of the ship. Okay. Okay, I get it. Mind-bogglingly inappropriate. And that's so cool now that I think about it. I really feel connected about my own art most of the time. I've got to have a new direction someday. I didn't even know you did art. I would love to see it. We did get our last submission, most likely, unless someone sneaks in at the last second. What? Oh. We got an interesting piece here. Not that the other ones weren't interesting, we're like, ooh. Look at this mixed media. Hang on. Ugh. Oh no. I also like... I like how you captured a moment where I have my, like, soulless stare. Oh my god. Hang on. I need to clear my throat. This is a relevant topic. You have so much to say about it, so hurry up. Don't let him down. I don't know, I just want to chill for a little bit more before I go to sleep. Same. And after that, there's so much that you gotta get a move on with. When will it ever end? So please do something. Oh god. It's so real. It's so real. Ugh. Oh man. Oh man. It's like, it's fascinating how you manage to make it like really, make it really speak from the moment. I don't know if that makes sense, but like it felt right to say. Oh, hello, thank you for the follow. I love the video model, thank you. I'm glad you like it. I designed it myself. And it's my proudest achievement, maybe, I don't know, maybe. Man, it's like... It really gets across like the overwhelmedness, which I got into with the first submission, that like, it's hard to get moving. Because, like, you don't even know where to start. It's so overwhelming. There's, like, so many things always. Always everything is happening all the time so much. Like, where do you even get started? Like, you can't even find your footing. You can't even... It takes so much energy to... Hello! Thank you for the follow, too. It takes so much energy just to take the first step, and then, like, you don't even know where to place it. Like it feels like the ground is moving underneath you. And then you keep slipping away, and then you have to keep picking yourself back up. And it's rough. And then like there's all these feelings like, no, you should have so much to say about this. So there's the pressure of doing something with it. Mitt Broman. I know, Mitt Broman. Hello, thank you for the follow. It's hard to get moving, but once you're moving, you're hard to stop. Hopefully. That is the idea. Unless, of course, you hit a wall. Hello there, how are you doing today, Taya? Taya? That's me. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. So then, you know, there's the internal pressure, like, you should have so much to say about this. You suggested it. And then there's a time pressure, like, everything is, life keeps slipping through my fingers. Then you know, I have to say, like, you aren't letting me down if you don't do something. You don't have a responsibility to me. But yeah, you're so exhausted. You know, what are you doing? What we are doing right now is something we do every Sunday, which is an interactive art stream concept based on art therapy, the way that I take it at my at the clinic that I go to. And yeah, and yeah, I got some submissions, and on the subject of inertia, as it says over there. And yeah, now I'm giving some feedback on like what this what this evokes in me, how I relate to it. And after that, there's so much that you gotta get a move on with. Yeah, then, you know, in the background, there's that noise of like, right now we're struggling with this, and then, you know, when we're done with this, there's more to be struggling with, so cool. It will never end. So just please get moving. But no, you can't get moving because everything is too much. So yeah, man, this is intense. This is really powerful. Okay, Kleeper, what are you doing? Okay. It's Le Poisson Steve.
Steve, le Poisson Steve.
Nice. Just don't struggle, silly. I know, right? Like, what the hell? Okay, anyway, let me scroll up. I'm not sure if anyone even caught my Fen pun, and I don't know how to feel about that. Okay, there's an ad break coming in 3 minutes, but I'll keep snoozing that because, like, we're basically done over here for today. This was our last submission. Just gonna double check. Yep, was the last one. So Touche, are you French or are you German? Pick a struggle. We just need to bring him back. Part of the swamp. Ah. Oh man. The Spirited Away swamp. That sounds really nice. Getting cleansed in that warm spring. That hot spring. Oh wait, I just realized I didn't even read the stuff yet. There's commentary here. I want to do a thing, but my thoughts just bounce around all over the place, including thoughts about how I am failing to do the thing and running out of time, so it just distracts me and I don't do the thing on time. I was heavily thinking about just submitting the photo with nothing added, meta commentary or something, but I had like 7 minutes left and I really wanted to put in some effort, so I added these little personifications of my thoughts. I deliberately had my folders and Discord channel open to those ones here. Oh. Work in progress. To do. Habo avatars. Tail the Goat VT. To do list. Photoshop. Clip Studio. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh boy. I deliberately added that. I'm tired. It's 4 a.m. and my ability to and my do a thing ability said no. Brain not know how to words. Oh. Oh dear. I do wonder if maybe we should change the time for these, because this is getting real difficult for anyone in Australia. This feels linear to me. What do you think about at a certain time is connected to wherever your eyes look? Huh. Interesting. Just remembered that one time you were searching for a wall to put in the background of your streams or something, but you didn't find an appropriate one, so I said, oh, did we hit a brick wall or something like that? I heard it, but I didn't get it. Oh yeah, a fen is a kind of, like, wetlands, so it was also a pun. To use the goat, yes, hi, hello. Jumbo Scorpions, hello, welcome in. Unfortunately, we are about to end the stream. We are heading towards the finale, yes. To-do list of things to do, yes. I don't want to inconvenience anyone in another time zone with a normal sleep schedule. At least I'm used to this. Oh. Fen is a bog, but alkaline rather than acidic, if I recall correctly. Yes, that's what I heard too. I'm in favor of it occurring 5 hours earlier. I'm not sure how many people would agree with that. But, yeah. We are pretty much done here. Let's just switch back real quick to my own drawing. just, you know, just to kind of bookend it. Yeah. Okay, y'all. If you have just joined for the first time, please do consider leaving a follow, because we do this every Sunday, unless we don't. But usually we do. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Hello. I didn't realize you. Right, you hadn't followed yet. Nice to have you. Okay, let's rate out. And for anyone on YouTube, thank you for being here, and please consider leaving a like and subscribe and all that stuff. Bye-bye. Okay.